everybody. We're back. We're back.
Back in the building.
Back in the building. And the brick is out. It is still freezing. Not happy.
Most definitely. Most definitely.
That's why I got the hoodie on. But as you can see, we have our guest back again. Casey is back in the house. Casey
from the gym.
Casey from the gym, baby.
Yes, indeed. Shout out to Harbor Fitness.
Shout out Harbor Fitness. Good to be back with the fellas.
Oh, yeah. Glad to have you back here. Glad to have you back.
Absolutely. And who are we again? Oh, that's right. Clay from Brooklyn, football with the fellas. And who's my co-host? Who's my partner?
It's your man Mazo, baby. It's all about Big Blue. And we welcome you again, Casey, from the gym.
Absolutely.
Good to be back with the fellas.
This is exciting. This is exciting.
Somebody was asking me, how do I know Mazo? We grew up together. I've known Mazo since we were in middle school. We played flag football together and whatnot. I mean, this is among other things.
Who was on the Giants teams back then? I mean, this is back in the back in the John Mendenhall days.
Yes. This is late 60s, early 70s. This is, we were bad for a long time. So,
oh boy.
The years we're going through now are painful, but relatively speaking, this is light stuff. What
was Tarkenton the quarterback then?
Part of that time, yes.
Sneed?
Randy Johnson.
Oh yeah.
I go back to the Ali Sherman coaching days. So,
Casey, that's black and white. I think that was the black and white.
It's black and white. Black and white TV back then.
It's an honor to be on, and I don't want to be ageism, but I was surprised that TVs were around. What you guys were just talking there for a second? I was like, is this on our AM Bob Shepard AM radio dial, or what are we doing here?
There was a lot of AM radio happening too. This is true.
A lot of it.
But I will say the Giants have been sold out every game of my life. Every game of my life. Now, that doesn't mean that the butts were in seats, but the tickets were sold every single game of my life.
Which is amazing. Which is
amazing because we've been terrible. And they find a way to do that. Even with planes flying overhead and whatnot with signs and,
Oh, yeah. I remember that.
We're up against it. I like to say that they've won the Super Bowl every decade of my life. So we only have 4 more years to do this thing.
We have a few minutes left.
The clock is running. The clock is
ticking.
Oh, I throw that in all the Cowboys and Eagles fans that work with me all the time. We're the only team in any sport with championships in the 80s, the 90s, the 2000s, and the 2010s. No other team in no other sport has that but us.
Wow.
So I'm very proud of that record. Very proud.
So we have a positive distinction for the New York Giants that's not something like L's.
Exactly. We have some good records as well as bad records. Excellent. So listen, there's a lot to talk about. There's been a lot going on in Giants land and in the NFL in general. Shout out again to Big Dash Nose for the hat. I appreciate you. John Towels you had. But among many things, Eli didn't get in again. What is that about?
I'm standing in solidarity with my Super Bowl 42 number 10 jersey today.
I see that.
As the 4th best day of my life, I owe to Eli Manning outside of my marriage and the birth of my children. I mean,
that's
it. That's it.
That's a good place to put it.
Eli Manning not being in the Hall of Fame, what else you got to do? I mean, what exactly is it? 100 less interceptions than Brett Favre, 2-time Super Bowl MVP, Iron Man streak to end them all. I mean,
there is no other athlete in any other sport that is a 2-time MVP of their championship event that is not in the Hall of Fame.
Right.
In no sport has that ever happened before. Eli is currently the only name on that list. I'm the 2-time MVP of our championship event. I'm eligible for the Hall of Fame, but I'm not in the Hall of Fame.
Jim Plunkett?
He's not a 2-time MVP.
What? Okay, got you. Two-time Super Bowl champion, 1-time MVP?
But only 1-time MVP.
Okay, there we go.
So he's a 2-time MVP, but not in the Hall.
It's just not a thing. And people talk about his 1-loss record. Why is that a quarterback stat? That drives me crazy.
It's not a quarterback.
How is that a quarterback stat? In 2018 alone, which was the last full year he started, We led the NFC East in scoring. We scored more points than any other team in the NFC East. He left the field 4 times for the last time with the lead, and we lost those 4 games. 4 times in that season, he walked off the field with the lead, and the defense gave it up, and we lost.
And he gets the L.
He gets the L. Why is that an Eli L? 59 minutes. Like, look at the Jackson Dart game against Dallas this year. I'm sorry, against Denver this year, or the Russell Wilson game against Dallas. If you score a touchdown with 30 seconds left and put your team in the lead, then you go sit down, you got a W. And then the defense walked to the field and gave back the L. Why is that the quarterback's fault?
I'm wondering about Walter Payton, Dick Butkus, Joe Thomas, who won a grand total of about 9 games in their career.
Joe Thomas saw no playoff games.
Joe Thomas was on a 1-win team and a 0-win team, or 2-1-win teams,
and no playoff games.
And we talked about him.
And he's a no question Hall of Famer.
Yeah, and Dick Butkus, I think, is about the same. He was on a 1-win team
with Gale Sayers.
Yeah.
I mean, does you think it has something to do with like Eli's countenance that he's kind of like, he's not flamboyant,
he's an all shucks guy,
yeah, he's Opie,
I think jealousy plays a role in it. I mean, the Mannings are the royal family of the NFL. They have made it Manning Inc. Their brand is an oh shucks thing,
right?
I'm curious if it is a jealousy. I mean, I think we'll find out when Ben Roethlisberger gets in this year.
God,
and you don't hear the reports of him not getting in, which kind of tells me that he'll be
right,
in.
right.
I don't know.
Unfortunately, Phillip Rivers came back to play this year, so his clock resets.
Starts all over again.
He would have been going in also.
Oh wait, let me ask you a question. Let me ask you both a question. Is Eli in the ring of like the Giants?
Oh yeah. He's
there, right?
Yeah.
I don't know. It just seems
the only good news I can say about this is that if they didn't even put the coach with the most Super Bowl wins of all time in the Hall of Fame this year,
right?
And that speaks to the problems with that process.
Yeah, it's a personal thing.
If Belichick didn't get in, nobody should get in.
Right,
they should just shut it down this year and say, "Well, we ain't got nobody."
Yeah, there is talk of that too. There's talk of some people are talking about picketing and just not going, and I'm like, you're gonna go.
But I'm just saying that speaks to some of the inconsistency. So Eli didn't get in, bothers me no end, but it bothers me more that Belichick didn't get in.
Right. Yeah.
Like, what
that's absurd. That's just absurd. That's like Babe Ruth is not in the Baseball Hall of Fame.
Right. Like, what do you have to do? Like,
that's what we're doing.
What are the qualifications that Belichick didn't meet?
Yeah, exactly. That's like, Michael Jordan was in Atlantic City the night before the NBA Finals, so we're not going to put him in the Hall of Fame. Like, what does one have to do with the other in terms of what we're doing here?
Right.
So my point is, the three of us should start our own Hall of Fame, and we'll just establish realistic criteria and put actually great people in.
The Fellas Hall of Fame sounds like a perfect August edition.
Exactly.
Winning the big game, stopping the team that had the best was Segona had the best record
ever.
MVPs.
And I mean, it's like he also had the record for most fourth quarter touchdown passes in a season. Now, Russell Wilson, ironically, broke that record, but Eli set the record for most fourth quarter touchdown passes in one season. So for those people who say, well, he wasn't clutch, what are you talking about? And for those people who say that his defenses carried him to those 2 Super Bowls, no, they didn't. I mean, those defenses, especially in the Super Bowl, were very good. But if you look at the stats all year long, neither of those defenses or running games were particularly good. Eli got hot in the playoffs and carried us. And yes, the defenses were good, but it wasn't defense. It wasn't Trent Dilfer. This they make it seem like it was a Randy. Not Randy Johnson. What was the other quarterback name that had no business winning, but he was carried? Well, Trent Dilfer was one of them, but not Randy.
I was thinking of McMahon when they won when
McMahon, the Bears won.
Yeah.
What team, Clay? What team you thinking?
Oh,
Tampa. Tampa Bay.
Brandon. Oh, Trent. It wasn't Trent.
not Dilfer? No. It'll come. I know who he's talking about.
Anyway, there's
I
been
know
a
what he's talking about.
with us. Jeff Hostetler won with us. I mean, you know, how many other games did he win?
Yeah.
Nick Foles won one with the Eagles.
Right. Nick Foles is a good example.
Yeah. So I'm just saying, but that's not what happened with Eli at all.
And Eli kind of had this thing too, where people forget how bad his offensive line was in the peak, in the middle of it all. He had the first Super Bowl, outstanding, Kareem McKenzie, whole bit, got it. We're all on the same page there. But he played through 10 years of a declining David Deal, Eric Flowers, and a rotating cast of characters that was not doing him any favors.
Getting a beating back there.
Yes.
And you know what's funny? What's wrong with getting hot in the playoffs, which is the most important time of the season? I'd rather my quarterback be lukewarm during the season and get hot in the playoffs. And it seems like that's a W going to happen there. So that's just me. I'm sorry.
Rather than say the Dak Prescott, Tony Romo path, which is just
right.
Lamar Jackson right now.
Lamar Jackson, Josh Allen, dare I say. Although Josh actually plays well, but doesn't get the W's.
Right.
No,
So
absolutely. If you and we were road warriors those years. Like we didn't host the NFC Championship game, right? We went on the road and beat people's behinds in their house.
And who could forget in the rainstorm against a Harbaugh, helmet turned around.
Oh yeah,
Patrick Willis.
Oh
Wow.
man,
I personally think if this was the happiest I've been, the best football game I've ever seen, 2011 NFC Championship game.
That was crazy.
Defeating the 49ers.
Wow.
That's it. That's the winner.
Wow.
That was crazy. They were on him all game long. He just kept getting up off the ground.
And he was on them all game long, baby.
Yes.
He's feeling Victor Cruz.
Yes.
I mean, I think just put a smile on my face when you caught me that game. Those were the days.
Those were the days, baby.
Brad Johnson. That was his name. Brad Johnson.
Okay,
Mr.
yeah, Brad Johnson.
Brad Johnson. I don't care. You could have given me 3 more hours and I wouldn't come up with Brad Johnson. I mean, that's the point I'm talking about. Jeez.
Yeah, Brad Johnson was another Super Bowl winning quarterback that when Big Ben won his first ring, he was carried to that ring, right? That, he got on the bus and, and let the bus and the defense carry him. It's not like Big Ben threw for 400 yards. Now, the second one, he was great, but the first one, he was just along for the ride. Anyway, so Eli definitely should be in the Hall. It's personal or it's a New York bias or something. But again, if Belichick didn't get in, they just all their credibility is shot. So that makes me feel a little bit better.
I agree. What do you think? Should Eli Manning be in the Hall of Fame? He's had a great career. I believe he's really had a great career. Especially in the playoff time. He's turned it on during playoff time. That's when you want the lights to come on, right? When the lights are bright. He shone very brightly during that time. 2 MVPs in the championship game in the Super Bowl. As Clay from Brooklyn said, there's no one else in any other sport who's got that, who's won 2 MVPs in their sports championship and has not been in that sports Hall of Fame. So what do you think? Should Eli Manning be in the Hall of Fame? Put that down in the comments and let us know what you think about that. To our special guest, Casey from the gym, thank you again for hanging out with us. My man, Clay from Brooklyn, you know how we do, my man. You know how we do. And I'm your man, Mazo, from Football with the Fellas. It's all about Big Blue. Until next time, y'all. Peace. Big shout out to El Marquis Productions, the talent behind the music and production here at Football with the Fellas. It's all about Big Blue. Their beats bring energy and excitement to every episode. El Marquis' skills in mixing, mastering, and creating top quality sound make the podcast come alive each week. For your own projects, check out elmarquisproductions.com and take your sound to the next level.